Well, guys, I don't know. YouTube is acting weird. It is not letting me do any chat. Let me see if it. I can't see. I don't know if it's not. It is not letting me look at chat, but looking here, Jeff Hollingsworth is out to a pretty good lead. Almost a little over a second ahead of that number 44 machine of John Zerke. Keith Hanlon right there in third. Again, my chat is not working on my end, so I don't know if I'm not sure what's going on. My chat, I can't see in chat. It's not showing up, guys. My live chat. I had to. It actually deleted the stream before, but we are back live. I just can't see what you guys are commenting out there in chat, so I do apologize if I don't see something. I can't comment on it, guys. So. If the chat is up for my moderators, you guys please be sure you are keeping an eye on that. I'm trying to go through my settings as these guys are rounding out or winding down. The second stage, that should be stage 2. We'll throw that up there. Stage 2 is lap 80-81. This thing is about to drive me crazy. I do apologize to all of our viewers. You know, sometimes YouTube just does its own thing. Doesn't allow us to really look at anything or do anything, but these guys are kind of laying off a little bit, taking it easy as Austin Williams, Keith Hanlon, and John Zerke. Austin looking at 3 wide, but he does drop it down in front. Oh, we got a caution, folks. There is another caution that just came out. We'll see. Not sure what happened here, folks. I'm trying to take a look. It's taking me to Caden down into the pits. So I'm not sure what's going on. And Caden Henry Oaks is a lap down. Jeff Hollingsworth is out front. John Zerke in second. Keith Hanlon third. Austin Williams fourth. Jake Champion in fifth. Your top 5 right there. Todd McGregor, Corey Moore, Charlie Woods, Mike Whitaker, Leroy Jenkins rounding out your top 10. Kevin Gunther, Rick Ellison, Andrew Lutz, Gary Bergeron, Tyler Kaditz. There is your top 15. Bob Locavara and Tyler White, it's the last 2 trucks on the lead lap. Monty Barrington is a lap down. Again, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, Jeremy. I don't know if you can hear me. I know you're texting me, but I'm not sure if YouTube server is having issues or what. But yeah, it stopped my stream and completely deleted what I had scheduled. And I ended up having to end that stream and start a new one. So I know we're talking on text messages right now, but for some reason I cannot see any of my YouTube chat. I've tried to do a refresh. I'm afraid to exit out because if I exit out, it may end the stream again. But I think YouTube is having server issues. Yeah, I know it went out on me because everything on my YouTube, on YouTube Studio that I had pulled up, just completely went black, and then it said lost connection, and then it just exited out, went back to the list of streams. Yeah, I know. So I just can't see the chat, so you guys please bear with me. I don't know what to do or how to fix it. I tried to do a refresh. Let's see. We're going to do this real quick, see what that does. Yeah, for some reason, it is not letting me see chat at all. So I do apologize, folks, if I don't get with you. I sincerely, I do apologize. I hate that I can't see my chat. But Pace Truck does dive off down to the safety pit road, coming to the Growmasters restart zone. Growmasters green flag back out. Jeff Hollingsworth on the loud pedal. Led 42 laps. Going to try to win this race tonight. Last race of the season for these guys. It'll take about a month off, and then they will be back running again. Jeff Hollingsworth, Zerke, Hamlin, McGregor, Champion, your top five. They are battling it out side by side up here with John Zerke and Keith Hamlin. At 26 of Jake Champion on the inside. Todd McGregor dropping it down to that low line and then letting it drift back up. But there is Corey Moore, the 45 of the sponsored truck, coming up. Currently in 6th place. Charlie Wood in 7th. Mike Whitaker. Oh, that is Tyler Cadets back there going down to the apron. A PK right behind him. Now PK is 2 laps down. A T-Roy still down on pit road. Looks like Austin Williams has taken his truck behind the wall. Getting back out here. Looking at Jeff. Your current leader, Jake Champion, moving up to that 2nd place spot. John Zerke on the outside, Keith Hamlin. These guys are finally getting into a line. Todd McGregor in 5th. Corey Moore still in 6th. Battling with Charlie Woods and Mike Whitaker. And Charlie's going to get him on the inside. Is he going to be able to hold it coming through the turn and onto that straightaway? And still battling out 6 side by side between the 40 and the 45. Kevin Gunther right there as well. Charlie does edge him out. He is currently in 6th. Mike Whitaker there in 8th. Kevin Gunther looking to the inside. Sorry about that, folks. Had to step away for just a second. The wife came in to show me the text from Jeremy. Again, I do apologize for the technical difficulty. Sometimes YouTube just does what it does. But Jeff Hollingsworth, Jake Champion, John Zerke, 1, 2, 3. He's handling there in fourth. And John looking on that, staying on that midline, really. Seems to be working well for him right there. Truck seems to be hooking up. A lot of side by side. We're going to look back here. That is PK going side by side back here with Tyler Caditz, Bonnie Barrington. Now PK is 2 laps down. PK's kind of hoping for a caution that he is not involved in. Maybe get the lucky dog or the wave around. Rick Ellison right there in front of PK. Now these guys are teammates in the OGR. We're kind of looking back here. Tyler White. And that is the 5 of Bob Lacavara. Going door to door, battling it out back here for that 15th spot. Gary Bergeron up here in 14th. Got the 51 of Caden Henry Oaks right there in front of him. Now Caden is a lap down. Well, I do apologize for the chat not working. I'm on. Hang on just a second, folks. Looking back up, Corey Moore, John Zerke battling out for that 3rd place spot. Corey is going to move up into P3. All right, Jeremy, thank you, sir. You guys just keep an eye on that. If there's any questions, Jeremy, just send it to me in a text like we've been doing here. But Jeff out front here, we're at lap 84. Well, we have already finished stage 2. And I didn't catch the winner dealing with all the stuff with YouTube, so we'll get rid of that. Jeff Hollingsworth, Jake Champion, Corey Moore. Corey getting a little bit loose. Had to check up, got into the back of Jake a little bit. It's making all these other trucks come around. That's Kevin Gunther and 17 Keith Hanlon. Corey may have burnt his tires up, but won't know that for sure. Here comes Todd McGregor trying to make a run on Corey. Todd looking to the inside. Corey going up to the high side. Mike Whitaker in the 707 right behind him. Corey's going to stay up high. Mike is kind of hanging out there in that middle lane. And then you got Charlie Woods back here in 9th. PK trying to make his way back up through and get one of his laps back the hard way. Now he does have some help there in front of him of that 91 machine of Rick Ellison. Of course, PK is got company right behind him, but that's the 51 of Caden Oaks. They still got a lot of racing left to do. Lap 87 of 140. Looking back up here towards the front, Jeff is kind of not really walking away from it. He's got help with Jake Champion right there. And John Zerke back up into 3rd. Keith Hanlon 4th. Kevin Gunther rounding out your top 10. Or top 5, I should say. I've already done the refresh, Jeremy, and it is still, it's going to go black for just a second here. But for some reason, it is not letting me see my chat, folks. Let me see. Stream settings. Let me do this, folks, and then chat's going to go away. Then I'm going to bring it back as we are under caution. Nope, that didn't help me either, so. Well, let's see what happened here, folks, if it will let me see it. That is the 81 of AJ, Andrew Lutz Jr. Let's redo a rewind here. We'll see if he got loose, if he was by himself. Andrew Lutz Jr. is 2 laps down. He's coming around the corner. Coming, oh, taps the wall and gets him loose, overcorrects. And he goes off into the grass and through pit road. Well, that's going to give him a black flag, unfortunately. We're going to look and see. I don't see anything else, so. Well, that's going to be good news for some of these guys, because PK probably going to get, he got one of his laps back. Yeah, so I'm just going to have to finish the race without seeing the live chat, folks. I do apologize. Again, YouTube kind of does its own thing, so we are lap 91 of 140. Now, Andrew did get AJ did get the black flag, but it looks like he is going to have to serve that under green. Hollingsworth, Zerke, Gunther, Hanlon, McGregor, your top 5. Champion, Moore, Whitaker, Woods, Leroy Jenkins, Bergeron, Ellison, Cadets, Barrington, White, Lacavara, Andrew Lutz. Caden's back on the lead lap. John Anderson a lap down. PK lap down. AJ 2 laps down. Hanover 4 laps down. Austin Williams has taken it behind the wall, and Troy is on pit road. As they make their way around turn number 2 onto the back stretch. Coming into turn 3, coming out of turn 4, they will, pace car will drop down to the safety of pit road. Of course, my wife is still coming in, sending me, showing me messages from Jeremy, but I'm able to, me and Jeremy's been talking on regular text from on our phones, so I appreciate it. And guys, again, I do apologize. Like I said, YouTube does its own thing sometimes, and I can only do what I can do with what I got. So I don't think it was my internet connection, because my internet connection is fiber and it is almost 1 gig of fiber. So I think I'm at 900 and something download and 900 and something upload. So but here we go, folks. Pace truck is coming around turn number 2. Lights are out. Jeff and John are up front. They're going to be our leaders as they come around turns 3 and 4. They will come to the Growmaster restart zone for the Growmaster's green flag restart. Lap 93 of 140. Again, I appreciate everybody bearing with me and staying with me even on the new stream. Be sure you get that out there. Share it. Bring the people back in. But here we go. Green flag. Back out. Racing again. Jeff Hollingsworth on that loud pedal. Giving a good jump. Out to the front there. 17 Keith Hanlon right there behind him. Jake Champion. John Zerke side by side going into that turn. Trying to get a good camera view here as Keith and Jake were nose to tail there. Here comes Kevin Gunther. Oh, bump there by, seen that, Todd McGregor. That's going to cause a big wreck. Todd getting spun around. Tyler White involved. Kevin Gunther involved. Mike Whitaker involved. Caden got a black flag coming down pit road, it looks like. Leroy Jenkins getting a meatball flag. Man, a lot of black flag. Andrew Lutz Sr., Tyler Cadets, Caden, Andrew Lutz Jr. Tyler White does. Well, Tyler White, I thought made it through. Well, let's take a look here. We kind of seen that as it happened. That's going to be right there on Todd. Let's kind of look back here and see. We're going to get on a chase cam here. Bear with me, folks, as I'm trying to get my controls set back up as well. That happened right there. As Gunther was on that second lane, comes down. Todd really nowhere to go. Kevin wasn't quite clear from what I'm seeing. And Todd just gets into the left rear, sends him up in towards the wall, gets tagged by Tyler Cadets. And then everybody else, Corey Moore off into the grass. Andrew Lutz, Tyler Cadets, the 41, Troy Campbell still down on pit road. The 707 of Mike Whitaker. Unfortunately, that's going to get these guys all crossed up. Hollingsworth, Hanlon, Zerke, Champion, Woods, your top 5. Bergeron, Moore, Lacavara, Gunther, Barrington. And it's going to be your top 10. Last race of the season. These guys are going to be racing hard, racing for position. Lap 97 of 140. We've had several cautions. It may not let me get all the cautions. We've had 8 cautions tonight. 25 laps, 44 laps to go, 13 lead changes. Andrew Lutz is trying to catch up with the pack. Now he will have to serve his black flag on green as they line up double file back up to the front. Lights on the pace truck are out. Jeff looks like he's opted to take the high line, Hanlon on the low line. Champion in third, Circuit fourth, Woods fifth. Keep an eye on my phone in case if anybody's got a question, just ask Jeremy. If Jeremy can't answer it, he'll send me a text message and I'll try to answer it the best I can, guys. Again, I do appreciate everybody coming into the new stream. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what YouTube's problem is tonight, but it just absolutely killed my previous stream. As we round through turn number 4, pace truck will dive off to pit road. And we will be back green flag racing lap 98, coming to 99 when we get to the line. Green flag's back out on the loud pedal once again. Jeff getting another good jump on the restart. That 26 up champion opting to stay out to that high side. Hanlon down on the inside. Right behind him is John Zerke and Charlie Wood. And a caution right back out again. We're going to take a look here and see where that happened. That was back here with, looks like Rick Ellison and Todd McGregor. Let's take a rewind here. Oh, that was the 80. Todd just got caught up in it. That was the 80 and the 91. The 91 of Rick Ellison. It looked like that might have been a little bit of net code maybe, but nope. Andrew jumped down to the apron, came back up and just caught Rick right there on the left. Unfortunately, Todd, nowhere for Todd to go. As AJ comes up and tags Todd, Leroy Jenkins, somehow he scrapes the wall. Looking back up here, looks like Andrew Lutz Jr. and Sr. getting into each other. Tyler Cadet's hard on the inside. Leroy Jenkins back down right into Andrew. Or Andy, as they like to call him. Mr. Anderson does somehow make it through, I believe. Gets around all the carnage as you see Leroy Jenkins' hood up into the windshield. That makes it hard to drive when you can't see and then his hood goes. Well, I said it was going to go flying. But it's just kind of hanging on by a thread. Well, folks, lap 101 going to be under caution. PK still a lap down. He is the first truck a lap down, so he may get the lucky dog coming to the line. We're going to see here. If he gets the lucky dog, then he'll get back on the lead lap. As long as he wasn't involved or didn't get touched by anything that just happened. Again, folks, I apologize that I can't see chat. Like I said, if you have any questions, be sure you ask Jeremy. If Jeremy can't answer it, he'll let me know. and I'll do the best I can to answer your questions for you. As they are double file, lap 102. Jeff Hollingsworth, your leader, Hanlon in second, Zerke third, Champion fourth, and Charlie Woods rounding out your top five. Unfortunately, Tyler is on pit road. He's used 3 of his fast repairs, so he may be done for the night, folks. As we get back up towards the front to see this restart. Lights on the pace truck are out. Pace truck will dive off down into pit road. Again, special shout out to Greg Kasner with Growmasters. Green flag's back out. Growmaster green flag on the loud pedal once again. Jeff getting another great jump off that restart. Keith Hanlon on that inside. Got Jake Champion right behind him. Jake Champion currently in third. John Zerke right there in fourth. And Charlie Woods in fifth. But Jake going to drop it down to that inside. Going to try to stay to the inside of Keith. Does take over that P2 spot. Well, I sure hope he gets to come back. Like I said, I can't see chat, but I know people's work schedule and everything. It happens. Of course, even myself, I'd rather be out there driving and racing with these guys, but we've got to do what we got to do. Looking back here, we got a good battle between Jake and 17 of Keith Hanlon. Side by side, a lot of ducking and diving going on as Charlie Woods now on that inside. Gonna look to the inside of Jake. Outside line, there's 5, 6, 7 cars there. Jeff goes from that high line wall down to the inside, trying to keep as much speed and momentum as he can. And Keith Hanlon on the outside of Charlie Woods right there, battle for third. John Zerke there in fourth. Here comes Corey Moore, currently in sixth, but he's going to get on that low line behind Charlie, get in the draft a little bit. Going to try to carry enough speed as John Zerke gets a little bit loose. Hollingsworth, Champion Woods, and now Corey Moore, your top four. But here comes that 81 machine of AJ. Going to try to get his laps back the hard way. Lap 107 of 140. Jake's got to be careful about getting below that line. We do the best we can with what we got. Andrew Lutz Jr. coming around. Charlie Woods on that inside. Charlie MP3. AJ's trying to get his laps back. Jeff Hollingsworth, Jake Champion. Jake looking to the outside of Jeff. AJ diving it down to the inside and getting a good run on these guys. He is 2 laps down. Now they can cross down below that white line going through the tri-oval. That is 100% legal. As AJ is on the bumper of that 26 machine of Jake Champion. Charlie Wood still on the outside. Corey Moore making a run on the inside of Charlie. Little slide job. Charlie dives it back down to the inside. Door to door, a little bit of touch there. No harm, no foul there. And we have a caution as we see Tyler White, or who was that? That was Bob getting spun out. Andrew Lutz Sr. getting spun out as well. Let's take a look here, folks. That happened right there with Todd McGregor and Bob Lacavara is what it took me to. Let's rewind this and we'll see what we can see. It was right there with Bob. Todd right behind him. Let's get a far chase here. As we're on Bob right now. Oh, Todd getting a little bit loose. As Bob and Kevin Gunther go side to side. Bob down on mowing the grass, comes back up and right in. Ooh, that was net code, folks. The incident right there between Bob and yeah, that was net code between Bob and the 71 of Todd McGregor. And Caden really barely made it through that. Well, that's going to bring out our 10th caution of the night. Let's look at Caden now back on the lead lap in third. Jake Champion's coming off of pit road in first. Hollingsworth in second. Charlie Woods third. Corey Moore fourth. John Zerke fifth. Gary Bergeron sixth. Hanlon seventh. Whitaker eighth. Caden does come out of pit road, but in ninth. And Lonnie Barrington running out your top 10. Man, I don't know, Jeremy. It almost feels like a Martinsville race. Joshua still lurking out there in chat from what I see. PK going to get back on the lead lap. Currently in 16th. Bob Lacavara, John Anderson, Andrew Lutz Jr. are lap down. Hanover, Andrew Lutz Sr. down on pit road with a black flag. Tyler Cadets, I believe, is done for the night. Austin Williams has already taken his truck behind the wall. I believe Markville is Joshua's favorite track. Yeah, and I believe we are, if we get any more, I believe that will be the new record for those pesky yellow things for Las Vegas. Las Vegas is usually a pretty easy track to run. Guys just got to settle down a little bit. Be patient. Green flag's back out. Here we go. Hopefully we can have a green flag finish as Jake does get a good jump. Way out to the front. Let me get my driver bar back up here, folks. But Jeff Hollingsworth right there. Charlie Woods catching up with the Corey Moore. Staying up there as well. And Gary Bergeron rounding out your top 5 as we got some stuff going on back here. A little bit of crossing over. 3 wide. Oh, almost 4 wide here at Vegas. Tyler White is blinking out bad. PK and Kevin battling it out for that 13th spot. PK started 10. Trying to make his way back up for a top 10 finish. Now Jeff Hollingsworth jumps out to the front. Charlie Woods trying to make a run on Jake on that inside with Corey Moore in tow. Again, Greg, if you're still out there in chat, I can't see anything, but we do appreciate Greg and Growmasters for coming on board for both our Tuesday and Thursday night series. I do appreciate Greg. So do the drivers, Growmasters. Again, go to Walmart.com. Growmasters, deer minerals and vitamins, specifically made for bigger, stronger, healthier deer with an all-natural dewormer. 2 flavors right now, red apple and persimmon. It's Corey looking to the outside of Charlie, 26 of Jake Champion right behind Charlie. Looked like they were going to try to maybe, I don't know what they were going to try to do, but Corey is going to fall back a little bit, probably get behind Jake. Here comes Gary Bergeron and the 707 of Mike Whitaker on that outside line. Corey running that second lane. Joshua's probably going to kill me whenever he hears I said Martinsville is his favorite track. Martinsville and Iowa is his 2 favorite tracks. Oh, some action going on back here. Let me see if I can get back and see who that was. Have it right there with Caden, I think, and Leroy Jenkins, Kevin Gunther. Caden trying to make his way back up to the front, started 3rd. Again, I don't know if anybody can actually catch Caden in the points. Caden may have the championship locked up, but we're gonna make sure of that before we make that announcement. Looking back up to the front, Jeff Hollingsworth, Charlie Wood, 26 of Jake Champion, and the 45 of Corey Moore. And Corey just trying to make a good showing tonight as he's got a pretty decent chance of winning the race. He's up here in the top 4 right now. We are 19 to go, be 18 to go, coming back to the line. He probably is, Jeremy. He's probably napping, dude. I'm sure. I know that's kind of all I really wanted to do the last few days after my little medical issue, but looking back here, Corey's going to try to make that run on the outside. Charlie goes up, get a better line going into turn. I think that's turns 1 and 2. We are 18 to go, or 3 and 4 there, coming back to the start-finish line. We'll have 17 to go when they cross the line. Jeff Hollingsworth, Charlie Woods, Corey Moore, Jake Champion, Mike Whitaker, your top 5. Gary Bergeron, Todd McGregor, Keith Hamlin, Caden up to 9th. got John Zerke in 10th, right behind Caden. Lonnie Barrington 11, Leroy Jenkins 12, Kevin Gunther, Leroy Jenkins. We're going to have a crash here. Rick Ellison and Leroy Jenkins. We kind of caught that. We're going to take a look here. I think that happened right there. Zerke up into the wall a little bit. Ooh, got a bump there by Leroy Jenkins. Let's go back to a chase view here. And kind of see what happens. I think Caden might have got up in the wall and John followed him up there a little bit. Yeah, Caden was up on the wall. Slowed him down. John checked up. And then Leroy right into the back of John. John up into the wall. And Leroy goes down. And then here comes John Zerke back off the wall. These two guys dooring each other. And then net code. We're going to zoom in on that. They would have probably touched anyway. But net code right there sent Leroy Jenkins down into the 91 of Rick Ellison. Leroy tries to straighten it up. He does get it straightened back up, but that brings out the caution with 15 to go. And looks like Chris has taken his truck behind the wall tonight. Tough night for Chris, for Leroy. Unfortunately, that's going to end his night. Corey Moore, Jake Champion, Mike Whitaker, Jeff Hollingsworth, your top four. Jeff just now come out pit row, so these guys up in the top three, Corey, Jake, and Mike, have been out here 13 laps. So they're going to be on a little bit older tires. Yeah, we do hope Joshua gets well quick, soon. He needs his rest. We do miss him up in the booth, and you know, especially all of us, you know, all of the fans, all of us here on MaxspeedTV. We do miss Josh a lot, even though he does come see us in chat every now and then. But we do wish him a speedy recovery. And yes, Jerby, tonight is the Tuesday finale. Championship race, like I said, I'm pretty sure Caden's got it locked up. Looking at our point standings one more time, Caden did have a 61-point lead on PK, an 84 or 76 on Gary, and an 84-point lead on Jeff. Well, 14 to go, folks. We come around. Corey Moore, your leader, coming to the Growmasters restart zone. Growmaster green flag back out in the air on the loud pedal. Corey gets a good jump on that outside line. Jeff Hollingsworth right there with him. Jake Champion on the inside. Mike Whitaker on the inside as well. Going to keep an eye on this, see how Corey does with them older tires. Jeff does look like he is going to drop it down in on that bottom line, and he will take the lead. Oh, we got Caden out sideways, gets tagged. Rick Ellison into him. That's going to bring out our 12th caution. Unfortunately, not a good night for Caden. Caden's having all kinds of issues. He's already used all 3 of his fast repairs. Unfortunately, that's probably going to end his night. Hopefully, if he does take it behind the wall, or if he just stays on pit road, hopefully he'll stay in chat in TeamSpeak. So if he is the overall winner, then we could have a visit with him at the end of the race. Congratulate him on a great season. Well, that's going to bring us to 11 to go. Now we'll have 10 to go on the restart. Now we do have 2 GWCs. Again, I don't know with everything that was going on with YouTube shutting out on me or quitting on me. I do not know who won stage 2. As John Anderson looks like he is going to get his lap back. So Bob Lacavara will be your first truck a lap down. Rick Ellison is a lap down as well. Caden still down on pit road. Hanover is coming off of pit road, 2 laps down. Andrew Lutz still on pit road, as well as Tyler Cadets. Yeah, it was definitely, you know, when you start talking about cardiac stuff, it's all very scary. Well, it does look like he's still in TeamSpeak, so but we are 10 to go, folks. When we cross the stripe at the green flag here, we'll be at 9 to go. Now, like I said, I don't know what was going on with YouTube. I couldn't even load up, reuse the previous settings that I had when we first went live. So YouTube is definitely having some issues. But we are live now. We're going to finish this out. We'll be at 9 to go. The pace truck will dive off down to pit road. Coming around turn number 4 here. Caden has taken his truck behind the wall. Green flag back out. Growmaster's green flag once again. Hopefully we'll finish this out under green. 9 to go. Looking back here, we are side by side racing. Charlie Woods on the inside, Keith Allen outside. Todd McGregor dropping it down in front of Charlie. PK, he is back here in, let me get that pulled back up, in 12. Guys, got to be careful. Be patient. John Zerke. Here comes Andrew Lutz Jr. to the outside. 3 wide. Lonnie Barrington on the inside. As the number 1 of Gary Bergeron and the 81 of Andrew Lutz Jr. go door to door. Jeff Hollingsworth, he is trying to walk away, but Jake Champion is not letting him do it. Jake's right there with him. Corey Moore as well. Here comes Todd McGregor. got the 17 of Keith Hamlin in tow, coming around the inside of Corey Moore. 8 to go now, folks. Gonna be 7 to go at the line. Todd making a move down to that bottom line, getting Charlie checked up. Andrew Lutz right behind Charlie. That is AJ, Andrew Lutz Jr. Corey Moore hanging out with them right here in 4. Hollingsworth, Champion, McGregor, Moore, your top 4. The battle here for 5th. Kevin Gunther, Keith Hamlin. Charlie Woods is spinning around. That might have been a bad push, but we'll take a look at this, folks. We'll see what happened here. That happened right there. Ooh, that was Gary Bergeron. Oops. And Charlie. We were 3 wide right there. As Charlie was on the inside, Gary Bergeron in the middle, Mike Whitaker on that outside line. Let's see what happens coming out of the corner. Gary comes down and right into the side of Charlie. Spins him up right into Mike Whitaker. Mike nowhere for him to really go or do. Andrew Lutz coming down to the junior, coming down to the grass, as well as Keith Hamlin actually out front. Did anybody else? I was looking to see if anybody else was involved in that. It looks like everybody else made it through pretty well unscathed. We're watching it live again here, folks. Right there, you see Mike Whitaker, nowhere for Mike to go. Looks like everybody else made it through with no problem. That's going to put Charlie down on pit road. Now, Charlie still has 3 fast repairs, so he could use one of those and get right back out on the track. Hollingsworth, your leader, Champion in 2nd, McGregor 3rd, Corey Moore 4th, Kevin Gunther 5th, Hamlin in 6th, Bergeron 7th, AJ in 8th, Barrington 9th, Zerke top 10, there's PK in 11th, Tyler White 12th, John Anderson 13th, Mike Whitaker 14th, Charlie Woods 15th, Rick Ellison on pit road right now in 16th, Bob Lockabar 17th. A lap down, Hanover Fist in 18, 2 laps down. Unfortunately, Caden taking his truck behind the wall, as well as Leroy Jenkins and Austin Williams. No, it's all by points. Right now, Caden does have a 61-point lead on PK. So the way that we were trying to figure it up earlier, PK would have had to win both stages and the race in order to have enough points and 0 incidents to have enough points to beat Caden if Caden had a bad race, which of course Caden's had a bad race, but I think he's got enough points to wrap up and lock up the championship. But I will get with Caden is in TeamSpeak, so I will get with Bob to make sure before we do the interviews. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Caden has got the championship locked up. But I will double check that, folks, before we interview after tonight's race. We have 4 to go. Again, Jeff is your leader. Jake Champion in 2nd, Todd McGregor 3rd, Corey Moore 4th, Kevin Gunther 5th, Keith Hamlin 6th, Gary Bergeron 7th, Andrew Lutz Jr. in 8th, Lonnie Barrington 9th, and John Zerke rounding out your top 10. As the pace truck dives off to the safety of pit road, enter the Growmasters restart zone. Growmaster green flag back out in the air. Here we go, folks. Hopefully we can finish this out. We are 3 to go as Jeff does get a good jump out to the lead there. Here comes Todd McGregor and Jake Champion as they're spinning behind them. That's the 81 of Andrew Lutz Jr. Several vehicles involved here. Keith Hanlon, Andrew Lutz Jr., John Zerke. Looks like is the... I don't know if this is some extracurricular going on or this Andrew Lutz Jr. is having some issues keeping his truck straight. Well, let's take a look here. That happened right there. Let me get back here a little bit. As we were 3 wide. The 17 to Keith Hanlon drops it down, comes back up. Andrew Lutz Jr. is... Ooh, John Zerke. Looks like he gives Keith Hanlon a pretty good shot right there. Sends Keith up, right up into the 81 of Andrew Lutz Jr. And sends Keith back down in front of John. PK getting a little bit of that. Charlie Woods getting a piece of it as well. Mike Whitaker involved. Well, we're going to take a look here and see where everybody is at. Jeff Hollingsworth, your current leader. So led 103 laps tonight. This will be a GWC temp number 1. Todd McGregor in second, Champion third. Kevin Gunther in fourth. Corey Moore fifth. Gary Bergeron 6th. Lonnie Barrington 7th. PK in 8th. Tyler White in 9th. John Anderson 10th. Charlie Wood 11th. Mike Whitaker in 12th. Keith Hanlon 13th. John Zerke 14th. Rick Ellison in 15th. Andrew Lutz Jr. down on pit row. He has already used all his fast repairs. Bob Lacavara in 17th. Hanover Fisk 18th. Andrew Lutz Sr., Tyler Caditz, and Troy Campbell are all on pit road. Caden Henry Oaks, Leroy Jenkins, and Austin Williams have taken their trucks behind the wall. As we go side by side, double file. I think I'm going to write a stern letter to YouTube. Tell them to get their stuff together. Because we do enjoy visiting with our fans and the fans of these drivers out in chat. It irks me that everything was going good. My stream health was excellent. An excellent connection. And YouTube decided to say, I'm done. Well, here we go, folks. First green-white checker. Now, they only have 2, so if they can't make it to the white flag and they have another GWC, the green flag is back out. Growmaster's green flag. Jeff Hollingsworth out front. Getting a good jump there. Todd McGregor on the outside. Jake Champion there on the inside in third. Jake's going to have a run on that inside line. Is he going to be able to hold it and get around Todd? Right now he is ahead of Todd, but Todd's getting a push there from Kevin Gunther on that outside. But Kevin down on the inside behind Jake. We're side by side between Kevin and the 71 of Todd McGregor. We are white flag, folks. White flag in the air, so no matter what, whatever happens now happens. Kevin gets that run on the inside of Jake. Here comes Todd McGregor on the inside. Jake on the outside, door to door. Corey Moore right there with them. Corey on the outside, looking at maybe try to take it 3 wide, decides not to, gets it back in line. Here we go, folks. Jeff Hollingsworth, your leader, coming to the line. It's going to be Jeff Hollingsworth, Kevin Gunther, Todd McGregor, your top 3. PK does get spun out right there at the last. I don't think that's going to be enough, but we're going to get our top 3 down into the interview waiting room. Hang tight, folks. We will be right back. All right, folks, we have caught up with our top 3. Let me get on Mr. Todd McGregor here. Get on a chase view. Hang on just a second. I should have had all this stuff already brought up, but I didn't. So we're going to get on Mr. Oh, that's a little too close. Hello. We're going to bring Mr. Todd McGregor up here to the booth and visit with Todd for just a minute. Todd, awesome job, buddy. P3 had a little issue starting out the race. Got caught up in a few things, but man, it was a battle.
Yeah, actually, I feel like I've got to work on qualifying in the off season. I have been starting in the back and having to work my way to the front. Made it through the first session there and did okay. First stage and did okay. And I think we had a caution part of the way through second stage, and I thought I'm going to put 2 tires on. Was a bad idea. Fell towards the back, and then that's when all the chaos and bad luck started happening.
Well,
I did work my way back up here. I'm proud to be up here in the booth with you guys, and kind of glad this season's over. I think we're all ready for a bit of a break, but we had a good run tonight for sure.
Well, unfortunately, YouTube decided to do its own thing and completely kicked me out of the original stream. So I had to rush to get a new one brought up and didn't catch the second stage stuff because I was trying to get a new stream. But you know, from what we've seen, it was really tight racing out there. A lot of side by side, a lot of it looked like maybe some side drafting going on, which I know some of the guys don't like that. But all in all, I mean, we had quite a few cautions. Uh, do you think that was just people being, championship race being a little too aggressive?
Oh, the point spread I think was pretty far out there. Congratulations to Caden. I think PK come in second. I just think some of us are just, and me as well. We get a little frustrated. It's been I don't want to say a long season, but we get towards the end of this. I'm still happy we've got as many cars showing up for sure. But it was tight racing. It's a mini Talladega really for these trucks, and you barely lift if you lift at all. And so, I'm going to say part of that. Some of these guys are, some of them I believe are driving a little bit aggressive or a little over their head. But honestly, from what some of the guys were saying, if you got just a little bit of damage, you couldn't hold on to it. So something was weird with this new update possibly as well with the damage package.
Yeah, I was kind of seeing that too. I know AJ Andrew Lutz Jr. was having some issues after the incident he was in and couldn't hardly keep his truck straight. So, but anyway, man, hey, season's over. I know everybody's looking for a little bit of a break. But I'm gonna go ahead. I mean, congratulations, dude. You got P3. You had a great season. I've enjoyed racing with you guys this season, and of course, with everything that happened, I've had to kind of set that to the side to help Joshua out. But it is what it is, man. And but I'm gonna go ahead and turn the mic over to you. Give you any final thoughts, shout outs, things you want to give.
Yeah, hey, thanks to you as well for doing, stepping up there and not taking his spot, but filling in. Hope he's doing well. Be glad to see him back next season. And special thanks to Bob and those guys that put this thing on. A great group of guys here. It looks like we've actually grown the league a little bit. We've got some faces in here that came back, it looks like, and I think this is my third or fourth season with these guys, and super good group of guys. There's a lot of heart in here, a lot of good people that are doing good things off the track for people that need the help. So shout out to those guys, and just thank the Lord we're all here, and we got tomorrow to look forward to.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate. Enjoy some time up, and we will see you Thursday night.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, Steve.
You too, buddy.
User was moved out.
All right. Well, that's going to bring us. Let me get on his truck here to the number 31 machine of Mr. Kevin Gunther. Kevin, awesome job, buddy. I mean, it wasn't the best night, but hey, you started fifth, and it finished second. I mean, pretty decent. You led 4 laps. Pretty decent night. I think everybody was getting tired, ready for this season to end.
Yeah, it was a little rough through some parts there. It was a real up and down night. Was up at the front, was in the back. Got caught up in a couple of wrecks and made some big moves there on the last lap and found myself in second.
Well, let's talk about how the truck handled. I know there was some questions about the new damage model on these trucks. Some guys was saying that the damage was making the trucks hard to handle, especially trying to get back to pit road. I know you had some pretty significant damages. You used all 3 of your fast repairs. So, was you having any issues after you getting significant damage?
I actually didn't use all of my fast repairs. I just repaired the damage. It was just a little bit on the bumper there, so I didn't use it. I just fixed that, but I didn't notice it too bad, especially there on the last run. I knew there was a little bit of damage left, but didn't seem to bother it too much for me. I mean, looked like it was a handful for some guys, though.
Yeah, definitely. But well, season's over, man. I mean, you had a pretty good showing this season. I think you had a win on the season at least. But looking forward to the off season a little bit to maybe rewind, regroup, new paint schemes coming for next season maybe. But we still got Thursday night. We got one more race there. Are you looking forward to that one?
I actually will not be there, unfortunately. I'm flying out somewhere on Friday morning, so
okay.
Not gonna be able to make that one. But I don't know. Where are they racing at?
I think they are at. Oh Lord, you would ask me that. Not exactly sure where they're at, but I think it's going to be. Let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up here real quick, and I'll let you know. I think they're going
Yeah.
to be at.
Oh no, let's see. Where are we at?
Phoenix.
Ah, Phoenix. Oh man, that's a bummer. I really like that track.
I was supposed to
It's
say
gonna be a
that's
good
one of your
race.
better tracks, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like that one. It's a bummer I'm gonna miss it. That should be a pretty good race though, and hopefully we can have some green flag runs and put on a good show for everybody.
Well, hopefully we won't have the YouTube issues that I had tonight. I had to start a whole new stream, but uh, yeah, it was kind of a. I was frustrated, but well, awesome job, buddy. Congratulations on your P2 tonight. I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to you. Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give?
Thanks to Bobby, Terry, and Mike, or that Jesus, Bob, Terry, and Mike for putting this league on. You know, it's pretty fun running with these guys, and unfortunately, this wasn't the best showing of this league this season through some parts, but it's still a really fun group to run with. So shout out to them, and shout out to Jeff for winning the night. He was pretty dominant, and I wish I had a couple more laps there. Maybe I could have had something for him.
All right, buddy. Well, congratulations. Go celebrate, and man, we'll see you next season.
All right, buddy. Take care.
You too, bud.
User was moved out of your
All
channel.
right, so that's going to bring us to our race winner. That is going to be the number 97 of Mr. Jeff Hollingsworth, man. I always, I'm getting good at catching you mid-sentence, buddy.
Well, waiting on you to finish interviewing everybody. It was either talk or fall asleep. Jeez.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
I'm
Hey,
kidding.
awesome job tonight, dude. You started pole, you finished out front. I mean, it was tight racing, a lot of cautions, but to me, it was guys trying to be a little more aggressive than what they should have or needed to be. But, even though it is it's a championship race, nobody really could have caught Caden. Everybody still wants that W.
Yeah, everybody does, and the only thing is when you have one and it snowballs, and it's a fact. They say it on the real shit too, stuff too.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways, they say on the real stuff, cautions cause cautions, and people get anxious, and then other people like me, sometimes I just lose focus because, when I'm doing my thing, I'm in a rhythm and I'm going and I'm doing, and it just breaks all that up. And it's you do it too, so you know what I'm saying. And it just, they start peeling off like that. But yeah, they're gonna clean this up before next season, and hopefully we'll get some new track choices and some things will change, and it'll go back the way it used to, because this league used to be low caution league.
Yeah.
Lately it's not been. Last week was very frustrating for me. We didn't have a broadcast, but there was a point there I'm just gonna say I just had a huge lead, and we had a handful of laps to go, and I ended up finishing 5th because of cautions.
Well, you're right. Cautions do breed cautions, but for the most part, I mean, I think we all have our opinions on what can be done. We're not going to air them out here. We're going to
like I said, we'll clean it up.
We'll clean it up and
race on.
Yep, exactly. But
at least you weren't bored. You got to cover some cautions.
No. Well, I had some YouTube issues.
Oh no!
Yeah, the original stream crashed on me, and YouTube deleted my stream. So I had to create a whole new one, and I missed out on stage 2.
Okay.
So I don't know who won stage 2, and
I did. I won them both.
Oh, okay. Well, congratulations, Jeff. We on stage. Pretty much a sweep for you tonight, then.
Yeah, I actually did really well. Got the pole, won both stages, led the most laps, didn't get an incident.
Wow. Well, awesome job, dude. And
that's a max point. So that wrapped up 3rd place for me in the points, which is cool, because I've never usually finished out of the top 3 in this league. So I feel good about that. But we had good racing. We had some laughs in our team and some fun, and that right there at the end, I I thought Kevin, man, he was coming. If we would have had another lap, I don't know if I could have held him off because he was flying. So
Yeah, he said he wished he had about another lap or so. He probably could have got around you, but
it weren't been easy.
it wasn't a being no. Well, awesome,
Anyways.
awesome job, dude. I mean, I hate that I wasn't out there with you guys tonight.
We appreciate you taking the bullet, and I know Josh does, and I know that Growmaster appreciates it because they paid for this, and
Oh, yeah.
they're getting their money, and you're giving it heck, and hopefully, like I said, they'll pick us up, and we really appreciate those guys, and I wear my hat proudly.
I do too. I wear mine at work every day.
There you go, and also want to shout out to Caden for his season, great season. It was tough, and he's a good competitor. So also. To you for, like I said, taking the bullet and doing this for us and putting it on. And a shout to Josh. We miss you, brother. And thanks to Mikey and Terry and Bob and what they do for us in this league. And we'll just get it together next season, and it'll be better. They said they're going to take like a 4-week break. So we'll figure it out, man.
Yes, sir. Well, congratulations, Jeff. We're going to let you go, keep you on any longer, and go celebrate your victory tonight, buddy.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
All right, we'll see you.
See you, man.
User was moved out of your channel.
Well, that's going to bring us to our tentative winner tonight. I say that because we're pretty sure that he's got it locked up. Caden Henry Oaks, our season champion. Awesome job, Caden. You were pretty dominant. Pretty much the whole season. You won 3 races. Tonight wasn't a really good night for you, but I'm sure you was having fun out there.
It was a rough night. That's for sure. Tonight was probably my worst night of the season, but not gonna let that define the whole year. Brought home championship, and I'm thankful for that. Thankful for Bob and Terry and Mike and Growmasters, putting on the show the whole year. It's a privilege to be able to come and race week in and week out, and don't let one night define me. And we'll I would like to be better next season. It's kind of hard to top this year, but it was enjoyable. I had a fun time. It's fun to come out here and race with these guys. It's nice to be able to do that and have it shown to the world.
Well, awesome. Yeah, it was an awesome season for you, buddy. I'll look to see if I can get your truck pulled up here. I don't know if it'll let me or not, but you had you'd been in the pit for 15 minutes whenever the race ended. So, but it was a rough season for everybody. I mean, I've run this league for several seasons, and this even everybody's saying by far this was probably one of the roughest ones we've had. But sometimes it's got to get worse before it gets better. But next season, I know they're going to be working on some changes and some track changes, and hopefully it'll clean it up. And I know your mom was out there in chat talking about we didn't know if you was going to make it next season, but we would love to have you back, buddy.
Yeah, the plan is to come back next season. I just got to see what permitting I got going on outside of iRacing, obviously. But the plan is to come back and race, and I would like to defend the title every week in and week out. As these guys are, they're good racers. They got good racecraft. They're more than just hot lappers. I've had experiences in other leagues where the guys are fast, but they're not the best at racing wheel to wheel. But here running against Jeff, Kevin, PK, Charlie, a bunch of them. They're all good at racing wheel to wheel, Bentley, and I enjoy it, and I look forward to racing here week in and week out.
Well, awesome job, awesome season, awesome championship for you, buddy. Congratulations again. We're not going to keep you any longer. I know it's getting late. I know I'm getting tired, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the mic over to you. Any other final thoughts, shout-outs, thanks you want to give before we go?
Just a shout out to everybody that makes it possible for us to do what we do. The people that watch the broadcast, you for picking up where Josh had his unfortunate circumstances and wasn't able to be here. Hope he's getting better and all that. I don't really know much about what's been going on after he's got home from the hospital. So hope he's doing well. Grow Masters for picking up the sponsorship for this series and the Cup Series. It's nice to have a sponsor, somebody to represent and want to represent them well and in a professional manner. Just pretty much everybody. It's a whole culmination that makes the effort possible.
All right, bud. Well, congratulations again. We're going to let you go, Caden. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Congratulations again. And I guess we'll see you Thursday night.
I will more than likely not be here.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, until we return, man, go enjoy your victory. And man, hopefully we'll see you back next season.
Thank you.
All right. See you, bud.
User was moved out of your
All right. Well, folks, again, that's going to bring us to our season ending. But we're going to go ahead and get our results, unofficial results, pending any admin stuff that Mike and them have to do. Of course, tentative Caden Henry Oaks, your season 8 winner here on the Grow Masters Truck Series. Jeff Hollingsworth, your winner tonight here at Las Vegas. Kevin Gunther in second. Todd McGregor's in third. Jake Champion coming in fourth. Corey Moore in fifth. Gary Bergeron sixth. PK in seventh. Lonnie Barrington eighth. John Zerke ninth. Tyler White in 10th. A good top 10 finish for Tyler. Going into 11, John Anderson in 11th. Keith Hanlon in 12th. Charlie Woods finished in 13th. Mike Whitaker 14th, Rick Ellison 15th, Bob Lacavara in 16th, Hanover 5th, 17th, Andrew Lutz Jr. finishing 18th, Caden Henry Oaks, our season 8 champion, in 19th, Leroy Jenkins in 20th, Andrew Lutz Sr. in 21st, Tyler Caditz in 22nd, Austin Williams in 23rd, and Troy Campbell rounding out the 24th. Well, folks, that's going to do it for us here tonight. Again, special shout out to Greg Kasner with Growmaster. Again, Growmaster products, producers of deer minerals and vitamins at walmart.com. Go check them out. Red Apple and Persimmon. 120-pound bucket there, $29.95. We'll feed 10 deer for 30 days. 30 vitamins and minerals, including a natural organic dewormer. If you want bigger, stronger, healthier deer, go get you some Grow Masters. Feed that and use responsibly, folks. But that's going to do it for us here tonight on MaxspeedTV. Stephen Lane up in the booth. We're finishing out season 8 here at Las Vegas. Going to be off for about a month. We'll get something going back then. Until then, Thursday night here on MaxspeedTV is DRS Downforce Racing Series Grow Masters Cup Series at Phoenix. Championship race there. Have all the action live here on MaxspeedTV. Then Friday the 14th, we will have a special broadcast. Mark Mann will be joining me up here in the booth for a special race that he is hosting. And then Saturday OP playoff round 1, race 3 continues. And then Sunday should be the season opener for CFM Super Speedway Monkeys. All right here live on MaxspeedTV. Until Thursday night, folks, please be safe and have a good night. Take care.